Hello, my name is Professor Johnson, and today I will show you how to make a box plot from a 5-number summary. So first things first, we need to find the 5-number summary. The 5-number summary includes the sample minimum, our quartile 1, our median, which I'll label as a big M, and then quartile 3, and our sample maximum. And I'll abbreviate them this way so I don't have to write out the entire words. In order to find the min, quartile 1, median, quartile 3, and maximum, it's best to order from least to greatest. And if you give yourself a minute, look at our data set given, and let's just order them. So real quick, I'll order them. So it'll go 3, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 12, 12, 13, 15, and looks like I need a little bit more room for the 19. Okay, now immediately you should be able to tell me the minimum and the maximum, no problem. It's basically given to us, right? Now, the trickier parts. We need to get to the middle. You can think of the median as the middle number. The median really is the 50th percentile. It splits the data set right in half. Okay, continuing on. Let's count how many values we have. So if you count, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. So let's write that. N is 13. We have a sample size of 13. Continuing from there, this is odd, right? 13 is odd. Now, half of 13 is a crazy number, but do you know half of 12, which is right next to 13? Half of 12 is 6. So the method I use is I like to order this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to count backwards and forward to the 6th spot. But you see how if I count either direction, you get to the 7th value right here? So I land on an 8. What's nice about that, and the reason this happens, is because you have an odd number of data points. So we can get to the middle by doing that. There are many other methods of getting to the middle, like you can cancel out each side and work your way to the middle. But I like to count so I can visually see where you're landing. Now, notice there is a lower half and an upper half. I am going to imagine that this median of 8, I'm going to ignore it now. So let's look at the lower half. Looking at the lower half, we're going to find the middle again to get the quartile 1. The lower half, you can see that the middle isn't so clearly defined. It truly lands right in these spots, right? You see how there's 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and you land right on 6 and 7. What you need to do is you average 6 and 7. So you add them together and divide by 2. So you have to be careful. If you use the calculator, you must put it in parentheses, because you need to add 6 and 7 first, and then you divide by 2. So you get 6.5. And that should make sense, because if you look, what value is right between 6 and 7? Well, 6.5. Okay, let's go on to the upper half to get quartile 3. The upper half, you can see there's 2 to the left, 2 to the right. You're landing on 12 and 13. So if you add them together, divide by 2, you should be careful what happens if you do this. If you do this, you're going to mess up. This is bad, right? 18.5, bad news. Does 18.5 even look remotely in that location? No, 18.5 is way over here towards the max. That wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't split the data right. So, like I was saying, you need to put it in parentheses or you will have all sorts of issues. I'm even gonna just delete that so you don't see it. And just keep in mind, 12 plus 13, you get 25, and divide it in half is really 12.5. So 12.5, and that value makes sense. So always think about if your answer makes sense. 12.5 lands right in between 12 and 13. Okay, now that we have the 5-number summary right here, we have the summary of the data. We don't even have to look at the data anymore. Now I want to make a box plot. In order to make the box plot, I need to make some kind of number line. So let's start the numbering. Let's start it at 0. And then we need to make some tick marks, and we need to tick so many up to a maximum of 19. So let's think how we could spread this out. So you can go from like 0, I guess 20. So how about let's just try going by 4s. Let's go 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. That looks like it'll spread it out very nicely. Now what I want to do is I'm going to make little marks everywhere that there's a value. So the value of 3 shows up a little bit right there, right before the 4. 6.5 kind of is between 4 and 8, but a little bit over here. And then 8 is our median. Now that's a very special one. I'm going to make a bigger mark for now. And then 12.5 would be a little bit past 12. 19 is right before 20. Okay, what we need to do. The box part of the box plot is made from right here. Quartile 1 to quartile 3. That makes the box. The median is a solid line in your box. Now, we're going to put these little whiskers off to the max and the min. Okay? And there we've created our box plot. Thank you for watching my video.